Indie Mogul presents today's episode of 4-Minute Film School in 3D. To take full advantage, you can pick up a pair of 3D glasses or watch until the end to find out how you can win a pair of 3D glasses signed by a member of the Indie Mogul crew. Start the clock in 3D.
Stereoscopic or 3D cinematography takes advantage of the fact that we have two eyes. You can use 3D glasses that have red in the left eye and blue, or more specifically cyan, in the right eye. You can also just make them yourselves if you can find some color transparency in those colors. These two cameras are gonna mimic what my eyes are supposedly seeing. The distance between the center of your two lenses should be about 2.5 inches, but it's best to experiment yourself and find what works best for you and your cameras. You can't get them close enough together on two separate tripods, and they don't fit on one tripod, or do they? Let's go to the BFX workshop for a little segment I like to call Two Cameras, One Tripod.
So Steve came to me asking me to make a plate for him that could have two cameras side by side facing in the same direction. So I just took a piece of scrap wood, drilled some 1/4-inch holes through it at various distances, running bolts through that go into the tripod mount on the bottom of your camera, and just like on the Turbo Mini Jib, drilled a 5/16 hole here, counterboard, threw in a T-nut so that the whole thing could go on top of a tripod.
Now once you have your rig, you can shoot some test footage and bring it into your editing program. Now drop your left camera footage in the bottom video track of your timeline and the right on top. Desaturate both clips, which is fancy talk for making them black and white. And while on the right video, go to Modify, Mode, and select Add. Then go to Video Effects, Color Balance, and add the RGB balance effect. For your right video, turn the red all the way down, and for your left video, turn the blue and cyan all the way down. Render, and you now have 3D video.
Cut. Crossing. 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 Crossing.
Now, we were so excited about how easy this was to do yourself that we've been spending the last week practicing with mathematics to get the best shots possible. And I can't even remember the last time I was this excited about mathematics, except when I had a geometry class back in freshman year, sitting behind the most beautiful girl in the entire school. But that wasn't really the math that got me excited. Now, besides school subjects, we also tried throwing this 3D effect into some of our older projects, experimenting with crazy new ideas, and here are the coolest and/or most important shots and tips we came across.
Use a clapboard or smack your hands in front of the camera for syncing purposes. 15 to 25 feet is ideal for distance between your actor and camera. You can go larger for the difference between your actor and background, but too far will ruin the effect. If your actor is too close, this will also ruin the effect. But some careful movement of the layers can save a lot of mistakes. My two favorite shots are in our office and in the subway. The difference between those supports and the back wall and the window in the buildings best shows the 3D effect. This title that we used in the beginning of the episode is just two layers of the same file, with one moved over to the left a little bit, deeming it the left video, and then the respective effects from before added. Then Eric had the wacky idea of putting that 3D title over 3D video for what I like to call 3D squared. This can also be done with green screen footage on top for a 3D effect without two cameras.
All right, guys, you've been patient. Time to tell you how to get your 3D glasses. Anybody that is a new subscriber to our YouTube channel between today, which is Friday, April 11th, and next Friday, April the 18th, is eligible to win one of 100 prize packs, which include the 3D glasses, hand-numbered and hand-signed by a member of the Indie Mogul team, and an Indie Mogul sticker. Visit IndieMogul.com for more details. Just remember, subscribe on YouTube this week and you could win